Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubbies look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Freddie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A line shot to third base.
That is big.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Descalso, a 32-year-old veteran, is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
That's popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a couple. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
So we got him swinging. Hernan Perez becomes out number 2 this inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Yelich, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Mark
Leading off for the
Zagunis.
Cubs,
He's back in the starting
the left
lineup for
fielder,
this
number
one
2,
after sitting out last
Mark
night's game.
Zagunis.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. And he puts it on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch on the ground to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's Descalso on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. No balls and 1 strike. Darvish pauses. 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Zobrist comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, David Bodie. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Aguilar takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Home. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. A pause and the 0-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Hayward looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now at the plate, Freddie Peralta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 0-1 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Rizzo is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through. Striding in, Mark Segunas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Cain. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. Needed. First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, big Jesus Aguilar. A ball and no strikes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One run, two hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 5.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And this one's in the dirt. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Standing in now, David Bodie. Lifted down the line in left. Braun on the move. Into the stands. He got it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting, second
So
baseman,
1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. In now, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Daniel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Zagunis.
Digging in now, Mark Zagunis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Descalso gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Brandon Woodruff takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Weak grounder down the line at third. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Zagunis sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 1 for 2. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Shaw will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Now every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. This is flared out towards second. Moustakas barehanded effort. What a play.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, David Bodie. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-1. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Brewers, number 58.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Claudio has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires. He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Baseman, Travis
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Up and in for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting.
Ben
Your attention,
Gamble will
please.
come on to pinch hit here in a
Pinch hitting for the
big
Brewers.
spot. Tyler Saladino
Number
will
16.
come on now and pinch
There.
run here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home
The
plate, so it
changes for
looks
the
as though
Cubs.
he's going to call for the
Now
double
pitching
switch here.
and batting in
Steve
the seventh.
Cishek is called upon to
Number
pitch,
41.
really
Here
needing
up.
that double play ball. Bases
Cishek.
are loaded here with
Now
only
pitching
one man
and
out.
Batting 9. Number 40. Wilson.
The
Contreras.
0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Descalso backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The
Wow,
center
talk
fielder,
about
number
frustrating.
6.
Not what you want to do with the
Lorenzo.
bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. Line drive, right field, base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring
The
in the late
shortstop.
innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that
Your
Corey
attention,
Knebel
please.
will be on the mound to start
Now
the 9th
pitching
inning,
for
and
the
his
Brewers.
job will be keeping the ball game
Number
tied
46.
until the bottom half.
Corey Knebel. This change defensively for the Brewers.
First offering on its way.
Now playing left field.
Fouled away.
Number 7. Eric Thain.
A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Knebel, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Cain patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The center
Into the
field,
box now,
number 5.
Albert Almora. There's
Albert
1 away. The runner at first
Almora.
represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here's the first pitch
The
to
right
him.
fielder.
And look out as this
Yeah.
one catches him, and a big mistake
Yeah.
there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's the first
Now
pitch.
batting.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the...
Now batting, third baseman.
Brandon Morrow comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt misses. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he